What's up guys, Ben the Blaster here with a game called The Terrible Old Man. Not too sure what it's all about, but I saw it on Game Jolt. It's free, and I'll put a link in the description if you want to play it. Obviously it says here based on the story written by H.P. Lovecraft. Don't even know who that is. So I'm just going to get into it. God, the music's a bit creepy. So Angelo, when are we going to blow this joint? I think he's supposed to be Irish, but can't do an Irish accent, so I'm not going to try. I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long we staying there for? Oh, I'd say just a night. We got to keep moving. Oh God, he's one ugly motherfucker. His mother wasn't nice to him. And then we head back to Arkham. Bad man? That's right, I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know. Say, speaking of action, look at the dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? Incredible. I apologise. Zaznik, why don't you get your pasty ass over there and give her your best line? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. And get us some beers while you're at it. You still got some cash from the old broad the other night. Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Hell, that woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her god-forsaken dollars. Better old Manuel, here, spend it on hooch and then let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. Damn right. Well then, get us some beers, boy. Left click to interact, right click to observe. For inventory and settings, move cursor to the top of the screen. Right, yo. Let's talk to her. Say then, miss, can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Ooh. Hey, no need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate elsewhere, maybe to your mother. Oh! Ha! Struck out again, Shaznik. Suit yourself. He got denied. Harshly. I guess I might be the owner of this here establishment. He's been giving us the look over since we walked in the door. God damn it. There we go. 3 beers over here. Where are you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? None of your goddamn business, just give me some beers. Blech. Hey, this is my bar, you watch your manners, stranger. Folks are nice here in Kingsport, we look after each other. 3 beers. Please. That'll be $2, my foreign friend. Huh? $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. Gosh darn it, the barrel is dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. Sigh. Dickie. Dickie eating his dinner yet? I swear we set a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't so much as blink. That boy's been affected. You taking him to the doc, Reeves? He'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fella the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. What happened? You know that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort. You see him around town, pays for his groceries and golden doubloons. I've heard about him, yeah. Feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to bottles he has lined up on a table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. It's if he is speaking to his old crew. Yeah, a most peculiar chap. Best avoid, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie. A bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. And the old man caught him in the act. Gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows and, well, they aren't going to be happy no matter how feeble they are. I've told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. He must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Fancy that, using gold coins for currency. The man must be sitting on a fortune. Tell me about it. I heard he captained a clipper ships in the east, uncountable years back, and brought back untold treasures. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beers. Thanks, ugly bastard. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. You got a date with that broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. Well, spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town so rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Bloody voice. Heck? Shit. What's that one? Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. A rich and senile old fart. Haha, this sounds like a cinch. Let's get in there tonight and see what he's got on offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know, they didn't say. Find out, says Nick. Find out, we may find riches tonight. Fucking speech. Over there, you dick. Say fellas, what was that you guys were saying about an old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. Where does the old man live? You said something about bottles. What else do you know about him? You guys were Kingsport? They may not give me that one straight away, so... You said something about bottles. Sometimes people see him through his window with a line-up of curious bottles sitting on his table. Each bottle has some sort of object inside, pendulums, some say, and he's been seen to chat to them, waving his arms. I'm afraid the old chap has lost his mind too much time at sea. He was a sea captain? Yes. Though back in a time nobody remembers. Rumours has it he spent decades in the Far East. Some say he talks to bottles as if they were his crew members. else do you know about him? You're asking a lot of questions, stranger. Yes, leave us be. You guys from Kingsport? Born and bred. Me too. Where are you from? Oh, a suburb of Boston. City boy, eh? Oh, fuck me. Cosmopolitan type. God damn, I couldn't say that word. Yeah, you could say that. Where does the old man live? His house is along the coast, a crumbling ancient pile it is too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, or are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? Good. The last thing we need is a town. In this town is outsiders bringing their wayward criminal ways with them. So why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you, outsider? Fuck it. We wish to interview him for his local paper. Oh shit. They're going to ask me what paper it is. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? I shouldn't have picked that one. That was blatantly, everyone would 80 something % would probably pick that. What can you tell me about these two guys at the bar? Hey, we're right here. Mind your own business, stranger. What he said. What can you tell me about that broad over there? She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? Later. Let me know when you want those drinks refilled. What you working on apart from looking pretty? Well, I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah, what is your vocation? I'm a journalist. Well, a big shot. Why am I talking to you? Say, you write for the paper? Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Now get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, put your knickers back on, lady. Ah, I see. Ah, right, so I had to go and talk to her to get it right. It's the truth. We are journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. Sounds like the old man could give us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales, exploration, treasure and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs onto a ship street near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones and unmistakably sight. Thanks, I appreciate it. Let's go to Ricky! Fellas, I got the address. Good work, Schneck. Sounds neat? Boy? Oh god. Where is it? Back entrance is on the ship street by the harbour. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Chesney, you take the car. Silver and I will go on foot and meet you at the place. It's better if we arrive separately. Nice plan. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. God, my speech. God, that shouldn't have took me that long to figure it out. Later that evening. Alright, we're all here. What's the plan, boss? Silver, you and I will go in through this here gate. Zasnik, you stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything, though, looks like there's a light on there. Zasnik, you can have a better look. We gotta make sure he ain't watching us. It's too far away. I ain't climbing up there. It ain't time to travel. Oh, trying to... Fuck, just keep walking. Key is not going to fit. How'd you get rid... It's too far away, I ain't climbing up there. It's not time to travel. The trunk. Want to see my trunk? It's locked, so you get the key. Are you kidding me? Oh god, that bit frightened the fuck out of me. What do you think of this place? Where do you think those standing stones are from? Do you have the key for the trunk? Do you have the key for the trunk? Oh balls, I do. Here you go. Thanks. Okay, a good robber always comes prepared. We got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. Let's see. Oh. He looks pleasant. He's in there. The silly old fool looks like the easiest target we've ever had. Good action, hasn't it? He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we are quiet out here, he shouldn't notice us. He is engrossed in his queer little pursuits. Pathetic. You got the masks then? Yes, I do. That will not achieve anything. Oh, right. There we go. You can have your mask to hide your ugly face. Here's the masks. Okay, get that gate open. Fucking bell throws the life out of me. Damn it. The old thing is locked tight. Ting! Ha! We're in. Good work, Snowsnake. Okay, Silver, let's go in. How are we gonna play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too... What the what kind of words did they put this in? Loquacious? Concerning his treasure, we may need to make him talk. That's if the gold is even hidden. If he is as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to. The screams of an old man can be easily muffled. Silver, you've hit the nail on the head. Chesney, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour at the most. Sounds like a plan, Bricky. Remember, be gentle. Oh yes, be gentle. I went right in my ear. Well, that's because I'm wearing headphones. 1 hour later. God, I would have been well bored in the car. What the hell is taking them so long? The fuck? What happened? They better not have knocked the old fella off. I told them, I said don't go too hard on the old goat. Ah, here they come. Oh shit. What the fuck? Holy shit, that just fucking freaked me out.
Things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which the tide washed in.
Well, fuck.
And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things, much more stirring than the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
Is that it? The end. Well, that was fucked up at the end. In general, I actually quite enjoyed that. It was really interesting. I quite like clicking games, really. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and if you enjoy what I do, subscribe. And if you want to play this game, I'll put the link in the description. And have a nice time, guys. See you later.